This morning, as I was scrolling through the internet, I saw this woman who was on the verge of tears, basically because people on the internet were harassing her. I'm gonna show you my person who had me feeling almost the exact same way as her. It's this guy named Keyhole. This guy started following me again, and this is again recently. Um, and he may not be aware of this because I haven't posted about this over the last couple of days, but over the last couple of days, what I have spent doing, my voice is a little gone because of it, is screaming at the police here in San Francisco in person and on the phone, trying to get an answer to something fairly simple, realistically, and it's just simply why they've done what they've done. That's really it. They've done things. I just need to know why. I don't need necessarily accountability. I don't, it'd be nice. It would be justified. But at this point in time, I'm just need a fucking answer so that I could do something in order to correct it for my own life. I have heart failure. That's one thing. I have issues with my apartment. That's another thing. I have a daughter who apparently thinks I don't want to even fucking see her. That's another thing. I have police who are fucking doing all kinds of shit. That's another fucking thing. Those are all the real fucking things that I'm dealing with in my life. And then I got a guy like this who used to be a fucking teacher, transgender, socialist, grows his own tobacco. On paper, sounds like the type of fucking person that I would like to know and everything else. But the reality is, as far as I can tell right now, what he's taking advantage of is what that lady was dealing with, which is, you're probably not interested in him, but you're probably interested in me. And so he's using that as a cover to harass me. And it's kind of this weird, fucked up situation. Now many more people are experiencing these kind of things where you have like a guy like him. Again, I'm going to make this very clear. I may be incorrect in the sense that there's two things that I just said, right? The things that are happening currently, even over the last couple of days, I haven't been able to post about them because I've been kind of going through them. And it's kind of taxing to kind of review them and post them again. So it could be that he started following me and definitely doesn't even know anything about those events. And it could be, maybe, that he was following me previously and never saw any of the posts that I was talking about these things happening, and only saw the posts that I was posting about kind of other things in life and art and things like that. So maybe that's we'll say that maybe that's what's happening. But if not, then what's happening is this person is basically coming to my account and harassing me silently, not saying anything, but very very truly, by not saying anything, is harassing me, because this is a guy who's a socialist. He's a teacher, so he should care about children. He's transgender, all this shit. There's a lot of reasons why he should be concerned about the events that have happened to me. But he's staying silent on them as if they're not fucking real, or he doesn't know anything about them, which in a way is accusing me, because it's kind of like, well, apparently this guy's following my account, but he either knows it's all a joke, or for some reason is not doing anything about it, which basically discredits me, And this lady, like I said, online I saw earlier, had that kind of happen to her, with the way certain people were harassing her as well, and the fact that it's very difficult to kind of address that type of harassment online, where in real life actually it would be easier to address it, because in real life it's a little weirder for you to be doing that kind of shit. So anyway, that's kind of just a breakdown. I wanted to kind of summarize two things. One, I wrote about this morning, and if anybody's fucking confused about the process of anybody's ever seen my post and not understood or confused of what's going on, all three posts are at this point 4 posts. All 4 posts are kind of the same. There's one in which I saw graffiti I took a picture of, and I ended up writing about it. And then I did 2 live streams other than this one, and now this one as well. And they're all literally the exact same, just trying to hit it at different points. The purpose of doing it was more to kind of like illustrate how ridiculous it is, I think, for certain people both act confused but also seemingly believe that they should have the ability for me to give all the information about everything that's going on, as if it's, there's no emotional. All I'm saying is like this is fucking difficult. You know what I mean? Like to do this 3 fucking times in a row, to try to get a fucking point across is ridiculous. But this is also one of the few ways that I can say, all right, well, this isn't just, I mentioned something on one post and I post shitloads during the day, so maybe somebody missed it. At least I could say, hey, this particular fucking guy, this person who's following me, who's following me, they started following me at a time that's very odd. They used to follow me. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. I know it's fucking odd as it is, to even be doing these kind of posts. I would rather be doing a post of like, hey, this guy's following me and he's gonna fucking help me out. But again, it's kind of one of those weird things where I don't have any options anymore. I've done that in the past as far as trying to assume people are innocent until proven guilty. And I can't continue to do that at this fucking point in time. In this particular case, this is somebody who, as far as I know, is well aware of the past things that have been happening that they could have helped with and didn't help with. They were removed as a follower, and now they're coming back at a time in which I definitely need help. I can say, again, it's an awkward situation in the sense of like, shit, it sucks. I haven't been able to post what's happened the last couple of days, but it still doesn't excuse the fact that like I gotta do this, because it's like if I don't do it, for me, what more than likely has happened in the past, I will post the other things. I will hope that maybe he sees them, or this person sees them, and would reach out to me and say, hey, like I just started following your account again. I finally saw these posts. Let me try to help. But more than likely, at least going from past experience, that's not what's gonna happen. And so that's why I'm doing this type of post now. So that's, hopefully this was fairly quick.